Hello, welcome to the channel where I taste and rank different types of alcoholic beverages. Today I'll be doing a beer tasting. Specifically, I'll be trying 8 different craft beers brewed with food. This tasting and ranking is strictly my opinion, so there's no right or wrong answers, just where I'd rank these guys based off the taste. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Currently I try to do 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Friday, but would love to do more. And you can help support the channel by hitting subscribe. Alright, with that said, let's get started. Alright, so these are the 8 beers, no particular order that I'll be trying them, that I'll be tasting. So when I say brewed with food, basically these are, beers that have some sort of food in these. As you can see, I have black rice, something with Thai tea, banana bread, key lime pie, creamsicle, granola, apple, and a banana nut muffin. So, these guys are all brewed with these type of food inside the beer. So we're gonna do the tasting, see if it's gonna taste like the food or what it tastes like, and see if it's good. All right. So for the first one I grabbed, I'm gonna be doing the Red's hard apple. So this guy is not a cider. This guy is more of an apple beer or apple ale. So it should taste more of an apple-like rather than the ciders, where ciders don't really taste too much like apples. Let's get started. So this guy is from Wisconsin. This is, I believe, brewed by the Miller Brewing Company. 5% alcohol as well. So immediately compared to ciders, like this one smells like an apple. It smells like apple juice specifically. It also tastes like apple juice. So comparatively next to ciders, where ciders typically are a little drier, not as sweet. This one's really sweet. And again, it tastes exactly like apple juice. Alcohol in it is almost non-existent. It's hardly even there. Again, this is a Red's hard apple, so it's supposed to be, taste like an apple. Honestly, again, nose-wise, smells like apple juice. Taste-wise, tastes like apple. Now, do I personally like it? Not so much. It's not bad, but it is pretty sweet. This tastes like apple juice, so it's pretty sweet. Now, others may like this and enjoy it just because of the apple flavor. You may like that sweetness on it, but for me personally, I think it's a little bit too sweet, but it does taste like an apple. So for that reason, we give it a B. Again, the name of it says apple. The taste of it is apple. The smell of it is apple. It's true to its name and true to the theme that I'm doing today. Beers styled with brewed with food, and this tastes like an apple. All right, moving on. Next I have is Mother Earth Brewing, and this is their Cali Creamsicle. So this is supposed to taste like a creamsicle. So the vanilla cream. We'll see if it tastes like vanilla creams at all. It's out of California, in San Diego, California. Uh, 5% alcohol as well. So immediately, it smells like a creamsicle. It smells like an orange creamsicle, honestly, more than a regular creamsicle, but could be the vanilla I'm really smelling. But it smells really good. So true to its name, it smells exactly what it's supposed to be. Taste-wise, however, it tastes like a creamsicle. You have the vanilla, very easy drinking, but it tastes like a beer. I feel like it didn't blend well together. It almost feels like I ate an orange creamsicle or just a regular creamsicle ice cream, and then I'm drinking beer right after I eat that ice cream. That's what it tastes like. So towards the theme, I feel like they executed well. It does taste like a creamsicle, but the blending isn't too good. I feel like the blending isn't all there, unfortunately. So for that reason, because the blending didn't really work well with it, yeah, I'm going to give it a C. Again, it really did smell like one. It tasted like one, but the blending of the beer and the creamsicle and the flavors and the food, it just didn't blend well. And with that reason, it gets a C. All right, next I have is Anderson Valley Black Rice Ale. This guy is 3.8% alcohol. Wow, pretty light. So Anderson Valley, located up north in Anderson Valley, hence the name. So yeah, so nothing really on this other than, it says black rice ale. So we'll see if it's going to taste like rice, specifically black rice. Ooh, color on it's dark. Did not expect that at all. Color on that. So does it smell like black rice? It smells very toasty. It does smell good though. It smells like chocolate. It's nuts. So it has a really nice aroma. Does it remind me of rice? No. Taste-wise, though, it's very clean. It's not bad. It's a very clean taste. Very smooth, easy drinking, crisp. It does have little coffee nutty notes to it. Again, it's very light in the alcohol, though. You could definitely taste it's very light. You can't hardly taste any alcohol. Almost borderline close to water, a little bit. But luckily, it does have a little flavor. Overall, it wasn't bad. No, does it taste like black rice? Not at all. I didn't get any types of rice. Other than if it's going to be plain, then I guess you could say it's like rice. Because it definitely was a little bit plain. Flavor-wise, though, it did drink really nice. It drank really easy to drink. Main reason, I'm going to give it a B. Just the main reason why is just because it did taste really good. It honestly, the flavor profile was spot on. It tastes great. Nose was great. But then, I would have given it an A if it tastes more like a actual rice. But it just didn't. But overall, it did taste really good. So I'm going to give it a B. All right, next is Eagles Brewing Banana Bread Beer. Formerly known as Wells as well. It used to be called Wells Brewing. There it is. This guy is from England. And 5.2% alcohol. Color on that. Little amber. I don't really smell. I smell a little bit of bananas. The more I smell it, I get more bananas. Taste wise, I get bananas. Now, do I get it like bread? Probably not. But there's wheat in here, so it kind of gives that bread component. Me personally, I'm not a fan of bananas. Taste wise, it's not bad. You do get the banana flavor. It's not sweet. It's more very bland, honestly. There's not a lot of other flavors other than the banana taste I get. And again, it's just a very faint taste of bananas, but it's there. You could definitely taste it. Overall, it did work better than the Cali Creamin. The beer did mash up with the bananas a little bit more. Taste wise, it's fine. Again, it wasn't bad. It was actually decent. Smell like bananas, taste like bananas. The bread part, probably not so much. But overall, it tasted fine. It tastes decent. I think a lot of people would like this flavor. If you like bananas, you might enjoy this quite a bit. Didn't really taste like beer, which is also a good thing. Me personally, I wish it had more bananas. I wish it would have more like a little bit of nuttiness or something from like the bread. But just wasn't there, so it was a little bit lighter on that sense. But I think most people would like it if you like bananas, so give it a B. All right, moving on. This one's gonna be an interesting one. So this one is Bootleggers out of Fullerton, California. This is their Thai Tea Far Out IPA. So this is supposed to have some Thai tea in it. For those who don't know what Thai tea is a drink. Usually turns your drink a little orange. But we'll see if it's going to taste like Thai tea. I highly doubt it will just because it is IPA, but it could surprise me. Let's see, 7% alcohol as well. That. So the color on it is almost like Thai tea color, but not really. And Thai tea is a little bit orange, and this does have an orange color to it. Smells like IPA. Not getting a lot of Thai tea. Thai tea is usually a little sweeter as well. It does have milk in it as well. No real IPA. No real Thai tea. Just tastes like IPA. It tastes like a slightly sweeter version of an IPA. So maybe that's what the Thai tea did to it. It gave it a little bit more sweetness, but it really didn't do anything other than that for it. Yep, kind of a little unfortunate, but then yeah. On the label it says, we added Thai tea additions to impart a slight orange hue and hints of orange creamsicle, which complements the hops character of mango, passion fruit, guava found in Far Out IPA. I didn't really get any of that. Didn't get any orange creamsicle, anything like that. Just give it, again, what it did give it though was a little bit of that sweetness. I will give it that. But other than that, it tastes like an IPA. It's not a bad IPA. It's actually a decent IPA, but it's good. So far for this one, I'm going to give it a C. Main reason why I'm giving it a C, because it is called Thai tea. I didn't get any Thai tea. If this was an IPA, I'd probably give it a B if I was focusing on IPAs. But I am taking consideration to the flavor of the beer. At least with like the Anderson Valley Black Rice, it did taste, somewhat plain. Somewhat like what rice would be, kind of plain, easy eating. That's what typically rice is. The Thai tea in this Bootleggers was just non-existent. So give it a C. All right, moving on. Next one is Ommegang Keep It Crunchy Granola Stout. So it's supposed to be granola flavored stout apparently. It's like again, called Granola Stout, just right there, Granola Stout. So we'll see if it tastes like a granola. It says in the back says this hearty granola stout is a perfect companion for your next outdoor adventure. Complex and flavorful, it flows with pecans, aromas, and vanilla undertones. It bestows a subtle sweetness that pairs beautifully with a silky texture derived from flaked oats and dried cranberries. And so here it says cranberries, honey, pecans, cocoa nibs, oats, and vanilla. 6.5% alcohol. So I'll be interested to see what this is going to taste like. See if it tastes like granola. A lot of home in this one, a lot of head. So immediately on the nose, I'm not really getting a lot of granola flavors. I'm getting nuts, so it smells like nuts. A little sweetness, caramel, vanilla. But that's pretty much it. Not really getting anything like that. Taste-wise, it's sweet. Not granola sweet though. I'm not really getting a lot other than some like chocolate sweetness. Little coffee sweetness, a little bit of coffee bitterness as well. This one's okay. I mean, it's supposed to be a granola stout. Does it taste like granola? Not at all. Does not smell like one, does not taste like one, which is a little bit disappointing. Taste wise, honestly, personally, I thought it was a little bland. It wasn't bad. It was drinkable. I would still be able to drink it. You know, I think it would have better off being called a stout rather than a granola stout. If they just called it a regular stout, I think they would have been fine. That reason, I guess we could probably get it a C, just because it didn't taste like granolas. It didn't have anything close to granola flavored. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna give it. All right, moving on. All right, next is Left Hand Brewing Key Lime Pie. Left out of Colorado. This guy is 7.3% alcohol. This is also Nitro beer. And it says this is a lactose, lime, vanilla, and cinnamon ale. So, seems like everything that it should have for key lime pie. So we'll see if it's going to taste like a key lime pie. Ooh, there was the nitro sound. Whoa, look at that. So you see all that foam? Looks a nice color. I'm going to drink this one out of the can because it is meant to be drank out of the can, specifically for left hand, since they make theirs drinkable, nitros drinkable through the can. This was not bad. It says it's a sour ale, but it's not super sour. But this tastes very close to as a key lime pie as possible they tried. It's very smooth. It's very easy drinking, that's for sure. I think the smoothness is probably because of the lactose that they added into it. But yeah, it tastes like a key lime pie. Honestly, it tastes like a cream key lime pie. You know, the cream that they added to it, some of the that lime flavor. This was actually delicious. This is probably the best one so far. This is like reminds me closest to the key lime pie. Surprisingly, I thought it wasn't because it said it was a sour ale. So when I first read this, I was like, "Oh, sour ale. That should be nothing like a key lime pie." But taste wise, it really knocks out of the park for being close to key lime pie. This guy, I'm gonna give it A. It was actually very delicious. I am very surprised. Drink it one more time. This time out of the glass. Yep, it is really good. It's really nice. Compared to actual key lime pie, though, after eating it, you know, you don't get that crust, the bread, which is fine. But the filling, it's very close to the filling. It really is. Phenomenal job. Yeah. I probably would have given an A. I mean, sorry, an S if it wasn't a sour. I think the sourness does take a little bit away from it. Because again, being a sour ale does give a little bit of that tangy taste, which I think is a little bit too much sometimes. But you know, it was good. So, all right, last one. This is the Bruery's Banana Nut Muffin from their bakery series. So this is Imperial Stout with banana, walnuts, and natural vanilla flavors, 8.1% alcohol. So Bruery's out of California. Nice dark color. I'm trying to smell the bananas, but I'm not getting too much bananas. I'm getting more nutty flavors. And almost like roasted nuts and coffee. A little vanilla. But no real bananas. Fortunately, taste-wise, very similar. I'm not getting a lot of bananas. Get a very, very light hint of banana. Um, One good thing about it is that it's called an Imperial Stout, but it drinks very smoothly. Does not drink like it's very heavy at all. That's one plus that it has. Again, the banana flavor is very, very light, almost non-existent, but I can still taste a little bit. This is honestly more nutty than anything, nutty and chocolatey. It's not bad, it's good. But being called a banana nut muffin, I don't think so. I think it's just more of like a nutty stout, honestly. Honestly, if you just called it an Imperial Stout, it'd been fine. I probably wouldn't have noticed any of the flavors that they put in. Yeah, definitely was better than the Granola Stout. Granola Stout, didn't have anything close to it at all. The Bruery does have a little banana that has a little bit of the nutty flavor, so and it was good. It tasted great. It was actually really tasty as well. Again, I'm gonna give it a B for those reasons. Again, it would have gotten A if it was closer to the theme and actually tastes like banana and nuts, but it just wasn't there. So, giving it a B. All right, guys, this is my list. What do you guys think? Have you guys had these before? What do you guys rank these guys? Is there anything you guys would like me to try? Leave a comment and let me know. And again, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help the channel. Thanks for watching, and cheers.